This lecture is for Unit 2 for FNAT 3302. The lecture is Elements of Music, Deriving Pitch. Here are the two essential questions that we're going to answer in this lecture. How is pitch visually represented? How is music different from sound? Pitch can be defined as the high and low sounds in music. Initially, we show this with icons for children, with pictures, like we did for rhythm initially. Actually, rhythm is the result of regular vibrations. Smaller vibrating bodies vibrate more quickly to produce higher pitches. Larger vibrating bodies vibrate more slowly to produce lower pitches. We could see that on the ukulele strings. If I play the open string C, that's the long string, but if I play in on the second fret, it's a smaller vibrating body. It's playing higher and higher as the string gets smaller. The smaller vibrating bodies produce higher pitches. Larger vibrating bodies vibrate more slowly and produce lower pitches. Here's how we begin teaching pitch to children. Even before the kind of activity we're about to do, we are guiding children to move from their toes to their foreheads to demonstrate movement, pitch movement from high to low. And children are engaging in vocal exploration activities that guide them to use different parts of their voice. So here we have the teddy bear. We have already derived Teddy's rhythm name. Let's figure out his pitch name. Would you sing Teddy's pitch name with me? Teddy bear, teddy bear. Sing it with me again. Teddy bear, teddy bear. Now we're going to take the words and put them in our pocket, and we're going to sing it on Lou. Lou, 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 lou. Do you hear that some sounds are higher and some sounds are lower? For the low sounds, when you think it's a low sound, put your hand on your shoulders. For the high sounds, put your hands on your head. Is the first sound high or low? Let's see here. Loo, 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 loo. If you did this, you were correct. Loo, 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 loo. So is the first sound high or low? It is high. What we have right now is loo, 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 teddy bear, teddy bear. That's not Teddy's name. We've got to move that first pitch up. Loo. So now we have loo, 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 loo. Is that right? No. So let's see. We need to move the next one up, don't we? Because we have two high pitches. Loo, loo. They're the same, so the next pitch is high as well. So what are we going to do with the third bear icon? Ha, loo, loo, loo. That one is low. So right now we have high, high, low, 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 low. If you're thinking it's the same both times, loo, 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 high, high, low, high, high, low, it is. Children really get a kick out of going through the process of, oh, well, let's see if this is Teddy's name correct now. High, high, low, low. not it. Put the next one up, they'll say. And here we go. Let's check it out. High, high, low, high, high, low. So let's sing the Teddy song with that as his name instead of singing Teddy's name, because now we know high and low. High, high, low, high, high, low, turn around. High, high, low, high, high, low, touch the ground. High, high, low, high, high, low, tie your shoe. High, high, low, high, high, low, that will do. We would do a ton of this with 2 and 3 tone songs. Lots of songs that have high, high, low, bee, bee, bumblebee. Lots of that kind of thing. Seesaw, up and down. A lot of that where they're deriving what the high and low sounds are. Then we would put them on the staff. And I would start off by saying, we're going to put the teddy bears on these 2 lines. We have a high line and a low line. And just as there are many boys and girls in our class, there are many high and low sounds. So I could call you boy and you boy and you boy, or you girl, girl, girl. But if I know that you're John and Peter and Clayton and you're Jenny and Sue and Emily, then I can give you a specific name. Well, these pitches have a specific name. The high sound is so. Would you do this with me? So. And the low sound is me. Kind of like a karate chop right here. So what we have here, Teddy's exact musical name is so, so, me. So, so, me. So now let's sing the song and put Teddy's solfege. That's what those syllables are called. So, so, me, so, so, me, turn around. So, so, me, so, so, me, touch the ground. So, so, me, so, so, me, tie your shoe. So, so, me, so, so, me, that will do. But we do a ton of that, and we learn that if so is on a line, then me is on the line below it, so me. And look there, you have a staff that is your hand. You do that with me? If so is on a line, then me is on the line below it, so me. So initially, we don't teach the pitch-specific names. We teach solfege names, which is how the pitches function in the scale. We're not showing clefs. We are only showing 2 lines of the staff because it is easier for children to track. As we do this, I also say, oh, well, we would continue to add lines as they get accustomed and they're starting to be able to track until we have the 5 lines of the staff. And we also introduce note heads. Initially on a 2-line staff, and then we add the lines. One of the really fun things that children can do once they have this information is that I had patterns on my wall, or you could have patterns different places in your classroom even. They can find Teddy's name. And a wonderful extension was that when it was in a different key, for right now, we're in the key of C. Sorry, I changed keys, so, so, me, so, so, me. That's so, so, me for the key of C. But if I had it written in G, so, so, me, so, so, me, where so was on the 4th line and me was on the 3rd line, I had children who would find that they would see that same pattern was the same thing. Or if it was in the key of F, so me, they could find it. So you have this automatic extension happening in your classroom. One of the first things that students learn is to count the lines and spaces on the staff. And I enjoy using a floor staff that is made with 2 paint sticks and yarn. This makes learning about the staff a sensory experience because they can touch the staff, they can hold the note heads, they can even hold objects that you're going to put on the lines and in the spaces. Then they learn to put notes on lines and in spaces. And when notes are on a line, the line goes through the note head like a laser, or in a space, and the note head sits right between the 2 lines.